Hello everyone, Parker here. Today I'm going to show you how to install a working dedicated server onto the new CSGO app that Valve has released onto Steam. So I'm going to show you how to get the server files on Windows, on Linux, install Sourcemod and Metamod, install the required plugins, and changing the game file so people can actually connect to your server. We're first going to start off with the Windows installation, which we're going to press Windows key and R onto our keyboard. Then you should see this run pop-up dialog. You want to type in this command, steam://launch/740. You want to click OK. I'll also leave that in the description. Then you want to choose where you want it to install to. I already have it on my computer, so I'm not going to install it. But if you want to install it on Linux, what you want to do is run Steamcmd, let it do its thing, and then you want to put it where do you want CSGO to install to. So you're going to type in force_install_dir. We're just going to put it as test because I'm not re-downloading the game again. I already have like 15 different copies on this server. Then once you do that, you want to log in as anonymous. And then once you're connected, you want to do app_update 740 validate. I'm not going to press enter on this because I'm not downloading CSGO again. But once that's done, you can close out of Steamcmd. Now, I have all my files right here and ready. If you're on Linux, don't worry. This is practically the same. It's just the you launch the game differently, which I will tell you that when we get there. But first, we need to change one particular game file because if you don't, you can do all the other steps, but people will not connect. So what you want to do is go into CSGO, scroll down until you see steam.inf. Open that up in something like Notepad, and you see this app ID. You want to replace that with the new app ID that is on Steam, 4465480. Just save that. Boom, you can close it out. Now we need to install Metamod. So I'll leave descriptions for both Metamod and Sourcemod in the description. So what you want to do is just open up the zip file, and we just drag this add-ons folder into our CSGO game location. Now you want to do the same thing with Sourcemod. Just take the add-ons in the config folder, put it straight into the CSGO folder. Once that's done, open up your add-ons folder, go to Sourcemod, go to plugins, in this no lobby reservation, we're going to just paste it into the plugins. I said we're going to paste this into the plugins. There we go. Now you want to go back to the Sourcemod folder. You want to go to the game data folder and see this game.txt. You want to put that in there. Now we're practically done. Now we just have to launch the server. So now you just want to go to where all the exes are right here. For Linux, you're going to run it with srcds_run, which I'm going to open up my command prompt for. And I'm just going to paste this. So yeah, this is the exact same on Linux, but instead of srcds.exe, you're going to use srcds_run to launch it. And then you're going to press enter on this, but my game isn't going to work well, or it's not going to work properly since I'm running CSGO and this on the same thing. So I have to load up CSGO first before I can use the command. So I will cut to when I am in CSGO. Now that I have CSGO open, I can actually run the command. This wouldn't happen if you're on Linux. I said run the command. This wouldn't happen if you're running it on Linux, but since it's Windows and Steam, and I'm using like the Steam version of the dedicated server, it's kind of weird. So there's the CSGO music. So now we're just going to wait for the dedicated server to load. There we go. Dedicated server is on. I'm just going to type status. Here's the IP of my local server. We're going to do connect that into the console. And as you can see, we'll just bit up the console. It lets me connect to the server perfectly fine. I'm going to let it load into the game here. All right, as you see, we are now in the server. I can play it. I don't know why my ping's so high, but as you see, I'm in the server. Everything works. You can play with friends if you have opened the opened it up using the game account manager on Steam, you also want to use the new ID. You do not want to use 730. If you're opening up the server, you want to use the new ID, which is 4465480, which I will also leave in the description. But that's how you set up a CSGO server in 2026 with the new Steam app. That is it for the video, and I will see you guys in the next one.